Silly.
Mic check one. Mic check two. Maybe it's fixing to start, hopefully.
It's gonna start. Someone's gonna have to get down. You ready to get down? All right. Yeah.
What did I do with the other phone? There it is.
You bet.
Maybe I didn't put it on public.
Nah, you probably did. You always think you don't. Let me go find you.
There's the member from earlier.
Oh, you did
Hello.
remember earlier?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe that's what Kayson was talking about then. Yeah.
All right. Everybody's hopping on. How is everybody tonight?
There's Sandra's,
Hello,
Eliza,
Sandra.
Alan. Sandra said, "Do you remember me when I comment on one of your guys' videos?"
I'm sorry. We answer so many videos. You have to give us more clues than that. Um,
Jessica, here, Shelly, Kevin, Robin.
there's Kevin and Kimberly. Hello from Australia. Bigfoot Little Farm. How are you doing? Thank y'all so much for coming out and hanging out with us tonight. We just got the kids put to bed and came down here to do our night stuff. So once again, we thought we'd bring y'all along. Hello, Debbie. All right,
Hello,
now
hello, hello.
them fellers better leave me alone.
Yes, glad Addison's feeling better. She is. She is. Uh-oh, spray time. The ceiling fan. Oh, don't spray me. How's the horses doing? They're doing good.
Oh, it's
Stephanie and Brandon, how are y'all doing tonight? We're doing pretty good.
doing
It's been a
good.
real lazy day, just rainy and yeah. Hello from Durant.
Durant, Oklahoma.
Oh, that was Bigfoot's little farm. What did you say her name was? Mary?
Yeah.
Mary.
Welcome, Mary.
I'll remember. I'll get it down. Alan said I saw you at Tractor Supply earlier today.
Oh, really? Now you got me wondering who that was.
You should have said, hey.
I seen a couple people.
If I was with them, I would have recognized you. No, I'm just kidding.
I seen a couple people, but it's just like, do they know me from law enforcement or do they know me?
Lori said, member for 7 months. Good evening, everyone. Happy to catch y'all live.
Thank you so much for being a member.
Hello from Coleman County, Alabama.
Let me tell you, we had a bunch of baby chicks today, which we already moved all the baby chicks for the day. But
We
we
still have mice in the blue building.
no, the blue building's still gutted, but I don't think we'd have the mice in there. But the blue building is gutted. We still haven't got the wood up there. We may end up getting it tomorrow. Josh is going to be here helping out on the farm, so that's always a plus when I'm able to have him here because he's a great builder. That took me a couple days to actually build the spirits
I call it a little hut.
hut. He could have probably had it built in one day.
Was that called fly bait? Oh.
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Whether I knew one of them was.
Did those pouches of stuff do any good with the mice?
Well, I can't really tell if it's that or we just cleaned everything out.
I love the video of Brandon with Spirit. Too cute. You holding him and falling asleep.
Yeah, that's one of those deals that I told Steph yesterday that we will just
John said, Seth, look to your left.
Hmm.
I did, but I didn't see anything.
Yeah, it's called. Let me find it. I'm gonna tell you what. That stuff is the most amazing stuff I've ever seen before in my life. It will take care of them just like that.
I know y'all will be happy to get the blue building uh, house done.
Let me see.
Oh, the quail running around? Yeah. We have a few of those that kind of run around. Um, says mouse next to your wife. No, that's a quail. That's a quail.
So that right there is what I use in here to take care of the flies, and it's instant. It's crazy. I've never seen anything like it. Sorry, I'm having to clear my throat every now and then. So
Jared said, thanks for that. Hey, uh,
I should have done this before we went live, but it's because of the weather today. So, anyways, we're gonna. Oh, you know, I went live. This ain't good because oh, why ain't that back on?
good morning from Southern Arizona. You guys do a great job of the pin for spirit.
Maybe you're gonna have to keep them company because I did not get the eggs before we went live. But I need to make room anyway. So yeah, we're gonna be setting some.
Jared said, sent 4.99. Said, I know you have horses, but are you considering getting one more female horse?
No, we've got plenty right now. Um, so what's on?
With the same name. Um, no, we won't. I won't get another one named Stevie.
We'll kind of get this cleaned off here, and then we will start the process. I guess, Steph, you have to keep them company here in just a little bit because I'm gonna have to run over there and get the eggs. Tonight is our set night. You have to excuse me because I've got to clear my throat. I'm still got a little bit of drainage, but it's getting better.
Dylan, are you talking about inside these cages?
What are you talking about?
She keeps saying no, it's on the rail to your left. But
Uh,
technically, this way is my left.
I wouldn't. Yeah.
Yeah. Looks amazing how much y'all have to accomplish just as long as we have been watching.
Yeah. It's it's nice to sit back and see what we've accomplished, and it's good to see that too at times because you get tired, and sometimes you're like, man, I don't even feel like I'm making any progress, and that's kind of the main deal right now. Is seems like my wheels are just turning and not getting nothing completed. But like I said, when Josh comes over, I might have to take that mic off because I'm gonna have to clear my throat several times. We're able to do a lot more building.
Um, the wife put 4 dozen of quail eggs we got from you the other day. We came down here from on lockdown today.
That's
Awesome. Hopefully
awesome.
they all hatch out good. Stanley says, I missed your notification, but I'm here now. Glad to see y'all. Sorry about the pony. I know how much you all love your animals.
Yep, just time heals, time heals.
You could get Spirit a jolly ball to play with.
Do what?
One of them horses' balls. They really like to kick those around. I'm glad to hear you're feeling. Uh, I'm glad to hear you're feeling better, Brennan.
Yeah, I got some antibiotics and it was doing good there for a little bit. But this late night air, I worked Sunday night and I was out in it quite a bit. So it kind of messed with me a little bit. But
Justin says, hey Steph, are you going to keep the truck that you're driving now, or will you get your SUV back soon? So I finally got it back about what 3 days ago.
about a week ago.
Has it really been already a week?
Yeah.
Oh well, I got it back sometime, and yeah, we're loving having it back. What breed of chicken has the fluffy heads? Those are your white crested black colors. You should get some zebras.
No, them things run about 20,000 a piece.
Yeah, and I hear they are mean,
Yeah.
like a lot meaner than your average donkey or horse. Um,
Me,
I
well,
did.
go ahead.
I did. Kat called me today and said she's seen on Marketplace where someone we know was getting rid of. She said it was kind of like a baby monkey, and she was
Oh,
wondering if you would want one. I was like, oh no,
no, my monkey days are over.
nope. We wanted one until we figured out what they can do. They're more dangerous than these bigger animals.
Yeah.
I just watched your live and missed Brandon's so sweet.
What's,
I just
oh,
watched.
oh, I what? Yeah, that was a live earlier. Yeah, Kayson was right then.
Lori said missed the live for the members today. We missed it, though watched it. It also left a few comments, Brandon, when you have time.
Who said it?
Lori Carter.
Oh,
And Jan said, get 100 more goats. No, we have plenty of goats. Plenty of goats to feed.
yeah. But what is nice though is the more auctions we've been going to, I've been finding connections to people that will come here, and hopefully, eventually, we won't have to go to the auction. But I kind of like the auction, to be honest with you. I like going down there, interacting with everybody. It's pretty neat. You get to meet a lot of people. I like it when we all get to go together, but here lately, that's been almost impossible.
Season.
Yeah.
My favorite time of year.
Which today's Wednesday, right?
Yep. So
Yeah.
tomorrow starts our tournament.
We go to auction tomorrow.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Tomorrow evening?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's want to take
Kayson.
yeah, me and Kayson go, but we'll probably take about 150 baby chicks and 100 quail.
See, it's so cute. Oh, Mama Gigi sent 49.99 super sticker.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
We'll appreciate that. That'd definitely buy a couple bags of feed for sure. No, actually, that'd buy almost four.
Yeah. Trisha says, I really enjoy your videos, always checking on animals. Smokies, babies are adorable. They are. They're super cute. I was shocked that they were both girls. But it doesn't mean that we're per se keeping them. A lot of times we will keep the girls, but really we have enough goats that we really are able to sell. I guess it just comes down to if we need to sell them or not. Right then. Hello, everyone from Washington State.
Yeah, some of them is all about the billy, replacing billies and stuff, which I've already got two replacements for the ones we got now. So
Goat math is dangerous.
that
No, no
is.
baby pigs yet. And if she has them in that barn, I don't know if I won't see them until it gets bigger where it comes out of the barn because I ain't going in that pen.
I'll go in there and check. She ain't had none.
Hey, the Brand Stephanie just popped in to say hi before bedtime.
Who?
B and my family.
Well, thanks for stopping in.
The truck is back at the dealership, so truck's doing good. Rendell says, get some baby hogs from Daniel. Laugh aloud. We don't need any of them wild things.
Yeah, we got the real hogs.
Would you ever get emus? We talked about it, and I mean, eventually we still may. It's not like off the plate, but
We got to get better fencing.
yeah, we have to have all the fencing lined out and everything first, and that's just taking a little bit longer than expected. Lots of folks on from Nebraska.
We may just wait until or put cash back and just hire somebody to come in and put it up because we was going to do that at one time, but then we backed out because it was like $4,000 to put it all up. That was just the labor, but that is hard labor. But I just don't have that to turn loose right now. So I know that I'm probably going to. Me and Josh is probably and Landon and Leighton's probably going to put up the first fence back here in the back. That's for the cow showtime.
Galen says we called down to where you get your feed at yesterday for what we're paying for one bag here. We can get two bags of what you use. So we're planning a trip to get that there, get some around the third if we can.
Yeah, it's a pretty good price there, but you know, I've tried to get it in bulk. But I will have to say, even though we haven't been, I've been trying to learn how to sex the chickens and stuff. They did send me a customer on phone today for quail, so we ended up selling some quail through them today too. Well, they ain't picked them. They don't pick them up today, but they'll pick them up Friday. So
Um, where did they go?
that's going to be which quail we sold 110 quail day before yesterday, adults, and then we sold 65 dozen eggs today, and then day before yesterday we sold 30 dozen. So it's been a pretty good week here at the farm. I'm not complaining at all.
Vicky says, have you ever considered switching Romeo and Buddy to get some mini meals? So no, but only because one, we don't need any meals. But another thing is mules around here don't sell. And that's what we do with our animals. Yes, they're pretty much our pets, but we sell their offspring. And so it just not it's not very realistic. Not realistic. What's the word I'm looking for? It's not smart for us to try to sell a baby mule instead of a baby pony or a
Yeah,
baby donkey. I mean, so
I just don't really like the mules, but we are going to have to separate Romeo and um, the baby colt because they will be fighting.
yeah.
But
Sugar.
I'm just making a little bit of room here, and then I'm gonna go grab those eggs real quick.
Do the kids go in with spirit too? Yes, they do.
Yeah.
They do. I'm going to have to find better auctions to go to. The one I've been going to, nobody wants to buy the quill. They will buy quill eggs, but not the birds.
A lot of it is you got to go in and build the reputation. Once you get a reputation built, you can sell them. But otherwise, if you don't have a reputation, it's hard to sell. Well, let me take it back. You'll sell them, but you ain't going to get a very good price on them.
And it's funny, so Steph, I went back and saw the kids' gifts you showed at the beginning of the last live. I didn't see the Captain Kayson or the Kayson shirt though. He receive the Chicken Whisperer shirt?
Yes, he's got it, and that's kind of the
Is that
reason
the
why.
bright colored one?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
don't really show everything because if something don't get showed, that's the reason why we kind of stopped it there for a little bit. Because like
Yeah,
we get so many packages.
he wore it since. Stephanie, I think you're such an awesome mother and help helpful for your husband. Maybe.
I know. I think tomorrow's video is going to be the auction video. Um, we didn't film a bunch, but we do have video footage from both auctions. It all be in one video. So I
Did you
was
film what you brought home?
I didn't my pins. That's it. Oh, I got some eggs and um, I think I got these eggs. I already filmed that, putting them in the incubator.
Oh, it's also how horses. It is also how horses, regardless of size, show affection and frustration. I'm sure in your case, it's affection. Hi, question. Why are the quails so popular? I have no idea. Because
People,
they're nasty.
they eat them. These quail is what people eat. They get a good size and they're really good. And, it's just once you start raising them, you can either raise them and then eat your own meat or, you can buy. I have several people that will come out and, buy, 8 or 9 or 10. But, so now on the quail, um, there's a 10 bird limit. So if somebody comes out and buys chicks or whatever, there's a 10 bird limit. And then the eggs is at least 10 dozen because it just not time wise, it's not good for us. All right, babe, I'm going to run over there real quick. I just got to grab the guinea, the turkey. Yeah. So
Turn your mic off.
I would say, I don't know if it will probably go live over there, but we'll probably lose it on the backside though.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
I
afraid of.
can't see anything either.
Yeah. So she gonna have to occupy y'all just for a minute.
Hi, Stephanie and Brandon. Are y'all still getting your rain? We finally got a measurable amount of rain. I don't. You turn your mic off?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah. I don't have a rain gauge, so not sure how much we got. So yeah, we've been getting. I think it stopped about maybe about 5 or 6 o'clock, and but it hasn't really rained hard. Well, okay, I take that back. It probably rained hard about an hour, maybe two, throughout the whole day. That's not consistent, but just kind of off and on. But it did um, sprinkle, like a hard sprinkle, I guess. Not really rain. all day long. So yeah, we definitely did not have practice tonight. I was kind of sad about it because tonight was the only night to really have field practice. Now tomorrow, I think we're gonna have some batting practice. I mean, it's supposed to rain tomorrow too, but batting, we have batting cages in the gym, so we can get that done. It's just we need more. We need more than just batting. We need field play. Do the kids go in with the baby chorus? Yes, we all go in there. I told Braylee, Kayson kind of knows better too, but Braylee not to really go in there without us, only because he's super sweet, but he's young, so he gets kind of like baby girl. Baby girl wants to play, and she starts kind of nibbling and using her claws. Well, because she's declawed or whatever. So, she doesn't have nails, whatever. Just kidding. Um, she does have nails and they hurt. But the horse kicks when he gets real, real happy. So we just make Braylee stay on the outside. I've never seen this much rain in at least 57 years. That's when I moved to Arizona. We've had more rain down on this road trip than not. Yeah. Especially Arizona. They don't get as much rain as the rest of the world, I feel like. Again, it's warm and humid here all day today, so we planted trees. Broke a sweat just watching her dig holes. I've never, I just read that. We hardly ever get rain in California, besides, no one here knows how to drive in it. That we get some of those, and a lot of times it is out of towners or out of staters, but down the interstate we get a lot of wrecks down the interstate because here in Oklahoma there's a bunch of, not really a bunch like Missouri, Arkansas. They have a bunch of hills and curves and everything. Well, we have the mountains, but as you're going down and stuff, it kind of curves a little bit, and you just have to know how to drive and when not to be on the road. And you can tell which ones have not. Let's see. Let me scroll up. Supposed to rain during the tournament. Yep, it's supposed to rain all week again. So we have set aside like a whole week after our tournament. It's the end of season tournament that starts tomorrow, and it's there's 2 weeks of just like 3 or 4 day tournament. So we're hoping that we can get games in. Why is there a 10 bird limit? My guess is, I mean, the bird master, he's not in here anymore. But my guess is because right now, quail, a lot of people want them. And if like 3 people raise their hand and are bidding back and forth and back and forth, we want to be able to let everybody get some, even though, I mean, an auction is, the highest bid gets it. But I think that's just the way they're trying to eliminate any fights and stuff. Um, Sending the message before said spirit chews on you. He's teething. Okay. Okay. Are people buying quail to raise for their eggs, for eating, or for hunting? All three. There's some people that buy like tons of quail, and then they'll take them and put them in a high finch and either like clip one side of the wing or something where they can't fly, but they can still get up to about right here and kind of get a running start and almost be like flying. And those are for hunting, and then also the eating and for their eggs. Steph, I think they meant for coming to the farm. I don't remember what we was talking about. But okay. We're here in Kentucky for almost a month, and we plan on seeing the Art and Creation Museum while we're here. We just don't want to go in the rain, so hopefully it stops soon. Yeah, hopefully it does, because that would be something super nice to um, do without the rain. The kiddos, they had water day. They're at church camp today or this week, and they had water day today. So they got to have extra water day because there was no thunderstorm or nothing like that. There was no lightning, anything. It was just rain. But they all got to go play in the inflatables and the water slides and all of that fun stuff in the rain. Um, Stephanie, are you planting a garden this year? So I think Brandon plans on doing a garden. He's the planter. I have always said since day one, if you want a garden, you better figure out how to water it, because this girl is. I'm just not a competitive person, as in like repetition, knowing to go outside every morning, water the flowers. I'm not very good with schedule. We are the spur of the moment type people, and that doesn't work very well with me. And I will not do good with plants. Stephanie, I was given 10 barnyard chicks that are 5 days old. Do you still need a heat lamp? I would for 5 days. Yes. I don't, like I said, Brandon's the chicken person, but we keep ours. Um, Well, actually, what Brandon has always said, and it kind of he milked it into my brain too, is they need to be under heat and lamp, or at least inside, until they have their feathers. Once they have their feathers and they are not naked, pretty much, then they can go outside and be in the environment and everything. But they can't keep themselves warm when they're first born. Hello, Aunt Tony. The 10 bird limit, I thought that's what Brandon said when they come to the farm, I think. Oh, okay. I got you now. I got confused. I was gonna say you're a very competitive woman, 70. Okay, competitive was not the word. My words are not working tonight. Yes, I'm very competitive. That's why I believe the kids are very, very competitive. But like the repetition, like doing one thing at the same time every single day. Yeah, there you go. Kevin says it right. I think he meant a 10 bird minimum. It takes the that many to make it worthwhile to stop working to take time to show the birds and make the sale. Yes. So when someone comes to the farm and they want to buy quail or chicks or whatever, you have to buy at least 10. Um, so that we're not stopping, because we are constantly. Um, I may be busy with the kids and sports and all the outside the house things. Now, I mean, I do help out here too, but Brandon is more the farm. He's the one that's always doing something here on the farm, and then a spur of the moment doctor's appointment or dentist appointment or something like that. So if you're a go with the flow gal, yep, I am. That was Spirit's holiday home, right by the pool, like any good holiday home. Yep, like a vacation home. Nope, nothing wrong with being competitive. We love watching y'all every night before we go to sleep. Do y'all leave the lights on in your quail room all the time, or do you turn them off at night? So in this main quail room back here, the light goes off because they will quiet down when they think it's bedtime, and so we always turn the light off in there. Um, Actually, you know what? I don't even know if he really turns the lights off in here. I don't know. That's a good question. Hello, Jenny. That's a very good question. It's racking my brain now. How's Spirit doing? He's doing really good. So I still now he's still small, but he is going to be getting bigger and stuff. So I have to watch letting him out and stuff. But especially if the ponies are out, like right now, the goats and the ponies are actually still out grazing and everything. Now once we get done, we probably put them up and or they may stay the night outside. I don't know. But if Romeo's out or even the other ponies are out, I keep him in the pen. But once they are locked up in the goat pen and everything, then I will let him out and kind of roam around. I'm going to have to figure out the size. I might just look on Amazon and get um, I guess would it be a miniature colt because he's a miniature colt. Um, what's it called? Um, I have a collar that I use with him, but come on, y'all help me out. A halter, halter. Huh? I beat y'all. I think. No, maybe Kevin beat me. But anyways, yeah, a halter. I have the lead rope. Y'all may see it whenever I'm back there or when Brandon was back there. I have it on the fence, but I think it's a purple collar also. But hey, whatever. It belonged to either one of the dogs or just it was an extra. I don't know. Oh, thank you, Jenny, for the 4.99. The little chick is on the floor to your left by the door. So yeah, technically, okay, the camera's backwards, I guess, looking at me. So this is my right hand. This is my left hand. So technically it's on the right if it's by the door. But there we have, I think, two quail, or it might just be one actually right here. I think total we have like three or four. A lot in here. Some of them will fly out of the deal. They're getting a little bit older or whatever. So once they can fly out of that, they're ready for outside. So it's just a matter of time before we shoot them, ship them outside. If he turns them off, it isn't for long. He's always down there in the hatch room. Yeah, that is true. Um, oh, Jared just became a member. Thank you. Neil, I think everybody's noticed this quail running around. Uh, just still praying for Kimberly. I think we are all doing that. What else has been going on? Well, so Addison's actually doing a few things right now. Not only she's in softball, but she's been doing basketball camp and cheerleading is getting ready to start up. And then also, oh, I see lots. Sounds like Brandon's back. Um, Oh my gosh, there was one more thing. I don't know, but yeah, cheer is getting ready to start up, so that means pretty close to the beginning of school year is when football starts up, and that's what our town's all about. Is that football? Hey, you know there's a quill on the ground.
Yeah.
Sue, it is 10:20. 10:20 here. Hey, Steph, not sure if you know this or not, but there is a quill on the floor running around in there. Good old antibiotics. They're really good at making people feel better. Yes, they are. So Braylee's been on some. Um, we may end up having to take her back to the doctor and try something different, but just they heard Brandon come in and now they get loud. But she's got the drainage and everything like Brandon's got, but her ears have been hurting her really bad, and then up in here. So
That medicine didn't help.
no, and she's been complaining more. So I think it wasn't red at the time, and she wasn't feeling it in here,
Yeah.
but now she is. So the doctor did tell me, and I'll have to go get some tomorrow. She told me tonight that it started hurting, but they have a kids that kids medicine I told you about.
Mm-hmm.
They have it. I need to go get it, but she may be to the point she needs a steroid now.
Yeah. Man,
Like, Brandon and Stephanie, please pray for myself, my family, and friends. Because,
let me tell you, the guinea eggs. My goodness,
well, what was it?
a
Oh,
bunch of
eggs.
bunch of guineas, bunch of them.
They say the suspected murder suspect on the loose.
Do what?
Suspected murder oh, suspect on the loose.
It ain't Sunday.
Huh?
It ain't Sunday.
Yeah, you're not at work.
No.
That's not around here anyways. Yeah, we'll keep everyone in that area, not for everyone. And Tammy says, I'm always praying for my YouTube family, but when they're in a valley, I pray more for them.
Yep, you can't ever pray enough.
Dan Sharp says, Oklahoma's fearless snake catcher just came back.
Yep, that's right. Boy, I'm gonna tell you what, people are just
Oh, it's in Hawaii.
oh, I was talking about the people that really I think them are rattlesnakes. The
What,
other
what,
there
what
was this
did you post that video of fishing?
not yet. There's some of them I was like, man, they's getting all offended and stuff. I was like, dude, I can call them what I want. This is my channel.
Connie said, Brandon, did you catch any rattle cobras when you were collecting eggs?
Nope, not today. I've had enough of those, so
That's what Apple uh, said. Have you caught any more rattlesnakes or cobras? I thought,
nope. I have caught my share of them. I could care less. We got a bunch that week, but and I know they're going after the mice, and that just but I just don't like them, and I did let that little one go. You know, obviously, it's crazy because I let him go, and there was a bunch of people that was going crazy because I let him go. I'm like, it don't matter what you do, you ain't gonna win.
we don't let snakes go. Why do you let it go?
Just because he is little,
That's the most dangerous one.
not him. Is a rat snake. The more I've interacted with them, the better I've got with them. To be honest with you, I mean, I know my snakes, I know what they are, but I mean, identify them, I have a little issue, but I know the difference between a rattlesnake and a cobra and a rat snake and a black snake and a water moccasin.
I don't. Well, I know the difference between a rattlesnake. I know when they're rattlesnakes or even like big snakes. But I know what a like just a chicken snake, rat snake, whatever. I know what one of those are. I just don't know like if it's a copperhead or
Now, copperhead, they're gold. Yeah,
gold.
yeah, they're gold. They're scary looking. I'm scared of snakes, but I'm gonna tell you what, them things right there make me just they're really scary looking.
Trying to Brandon, he wasn't a rat snake. He was a rattler rat snake.
Yeah,
Thought they were half rattle, half cobra.
they was.
You know, we got the right people on here when we're
Yeah,
working with you.
them people they was getting so mad and offended it got me scared to even say it anymore.
All snakes are not my friend. Nope, they're all gone. If I would actually no, I'd just run away. But I wanted them.
Yeah, it's just one of those deals. And then a lot of people was telling us to get a dishwasher. I'm like, and you know how I am with them. If it's my choice, we wouldn't have one at the house. I don't like them.
You wouldn't have this to be out of either, then. We discovered today that Rambo thinks it's fun to play in the puddles. Oscar likes chasing the butterflies. I've had monarchs landing on me today, too. The best snake is an unalive snake. Tina said you'll have to start calling them rabbit snakes.
Yeah. Somebody, I did say something like that to somebody. I was like, I'll call him a rabbit snake, or no, it's some guy named Ray. He was like going, I said, I'll call it a rattle ray snake if I want.
Jalen says all snakes give me the heebie-jeebies. I don't do snakes. To me, there's only one good snake. We all know what kind that is.
Yeah.
Are y'all planning to do a garden this year?
Stay tuned. Stay tuned. How you like my little chicken catcher? This thing's awesome right here now. It should go out. That don't seem like that's long enough.
Get that rat.
Boom, just like that.
This is the rat that's been running around.
This is a boy. A lot of people don't know this, but if you're curious on quail,
It's gross.
this is a brown quail. You can see that his chest is really red here, so that means he's a boy. But if you can't tell, you can always take their feet back like this, and you don't even have to do anything on this. But you can see that his rear end here is already puffed up. But you can push that there, and if white stuff comes out, that shows that it's a male as well.
Um, if those smarty pants people would listen to you, they would know you explain what kind of snake it is. Rattle cobra is the best name for snake.
Yeah, that ain't no joke.
The
But
quail.
and then another email we got. I think it was the night that we went live on Steps in here. he, I don't know if it's a man or a woman. He said, y'all think y'all big and bad. Y'all can go live and show what you like, something about y'all think y'all big and bad and famous. Y'all can just go live and show what you want, or you're I don't know how well. I ended up blocking him, but sometimes I write stuff out, but then I go back and I take it back. but sometimes I accidentally post it before it's too late to take back. But him, I was like, the what?
Brent, I thought you said he was a bully, not a boy. I love your farm and all the babies.
It's you can definitely tell when the people that's been watching for a while and that hasn't. Some of them, but we're thankful for the ones that have been watching that help in the comments. Try to keep them straight. Tell them. A lot of y'all was like, he knows it ain't a rattlesnake. He's just always calling, and that's just what I've always done. Even before we moved out here, because they'd call me at work and want me to go get a snake out of the house. Huh. You can call wildlife. I don't do that. Don't do that. I'm about done cleaning here. Just a second. We'll get busy.
We just gotta pray for them. That's exactly right.
So I don't clean these each and every time, only if they're nasty. And what makes these things nasty is when you get an egg inside there and it doesn't hatch, but it cracks and the stuff comes out, and then your baby chicks walk all over it. Yeah, that's what makes it really nasty. What are you doing, Steph?
They want to see a baby peacock. Don't you have some in here?
Somewhat.
Peacock.
Yeah, there's three of them. I just put them in there.
And the farther one?
Uh, the third one for the end with the birds in them. And peacocks are pretty. I really like them. And that's we got several quail eggs. I mean turkey eggs here, but we're not going to put all those in the incubator. Some of them we're going to take to the auction with us. Um, just like the other night. Let's see. Last time we was there, I believe the turkey eggs went for like $17, $18 a piece. And then the peacock eggs, where we're going to go tomorrow, they actually went for $45 a piece, 45 or 50. That's a guinea.
That's a guinea?
Yeah.
That's big.
If you, I'll come in here and get one just a second. Yeah, he's getting ready to go outside. He's brown. Well, right there. You better shut that door back there, please, babe. And then we will start moving them, getting eggs up there.
There's a peacock.
Yeah, the peacocks, like I said, we got, I think, 45 or no, no, we didn't have the peacock eggs at the last week auction, the first one. We got 50 out of the babies, and then they sold some eggs there for 45. So we're going to take the peacock eggs that we got. I know there's going to be a few people there at this auction that are peacock people, and hopefully they get in bidding war and we make some money out of it.
You're welcome, lady. Snakes are snakes. If I really was a rattlesnake, but then Brandon said, I know it's not a cobra, not a snake, but a snake is a snake. And I would jump and scream that like a little girl.
All right. Let me get these out of the way and we will be ready to rock and roll. So we got all these trays here because we ended up taking baby chicks out of the metal cages today. They went to the big pens. So that's their last stop in here, and then they go outside.
Do the peacocks grow fast like ducks do?
No,
No. Like that one,
those hatched yesterday.
that one was.
No, but the reason why we don't keep our peacocks is because it takes 2 years for them to lay an egg. And I would rather go out and spend the money and buy one and get an egg then than have to wait for it. That babies?
If peacock eggs sell for that much, do they come with a fertility guarantee?
No. Yeah, they're peaking. Um, let's see. That these things are 2 days old. No, what you do on that is basically you go in, and that's where I'll say that your reputation is what you want at these auctions. Because with me, if you get a bad hatch or whatever, I'm going to replace the eggs as long as they got proof. I got to see the eggs and everything. Because I mean, yes, it costs me, but I'd rather have a good reputation. Yeah, we got some. Oh, these are all right.
So do I still worry about you not wearing boots on the farm? Well, I have some, and when it gets colder, I'll wear them. But my feet get so hot, and they're already so dried out, I'm not doing it. Bree,
These,
can I hire you to remove a snake from my yard if I see one?
oh, there's babies everywhere down there.
Do you need help?
No, I can probably get these. If Kevin's still in here, I think this is what she was talking about, wasn't it? I ended up getting some of that and putting it in the incubators. Thank goodness, because we got some that's. Uh,
I guess it's hard to hear me. It could be the fan, but I got a new tablet for Mother's Day gift, and I was having issues with my account, but I'm here now. I think not should be good.
what
I
is
bet
it?
you can hear me now. No, I'm not. I think you have to check it on the deal, though, don't you?
Yeah. It might be this deal here, though.
So that one's like, I'm coming out.
Yeah. I'll look at it in a second, but I'm fixing to show y'all something here that if you ever come across of something like this, it's a bad situation. Excuse me. So you see, without getting too close, the yolk is still on the outside. So this baby is not going to make it. Um, I mean, honestly, we'll probably go ahead and put it in the incubator and hope for the best because I can't take care of him. But if you ever get baby chicks like this, so what that's going to be is your temperature is too high in your incubator. Um, they're hatching too soon, but it could mean a lot of other things too because all the other baby chicks are fine. You can see that everything's sealed in there, but this one, it's no good. So I'm still going to put it in there, hope for the best, because I can't take care of him myself. If you ever run into that situation, you might keep that in mind.
Yeah. Okay, like our voices are delayed, I guess.
They're delayed.
Kevin said if it's like a phone type stuff.
Yeah, that's what it is.
So thick. It's like cabinet stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
It kind of, that's what it felt like to me. I was so close to getting my first video out, and when my tablet exploded, I lost all my videos and everything. Now I have to start all over again.
Yeah, that's a bad deal when you got to do that. All right, so I'm gonna put my black copper marans over here. Does the volume need to go up on them, baby? Is that what you're saying?
Some people say they hear fine. It's just out of sync. Like my lips are moving, like I'm talking, but I'm not saying nothing right then. I seen the bug on the camera. I just noticed it on here, but I guess it got off before I went up there. Aunt Tony says that's okay about y'all's voice because I like to watch black and white movies, so this is even better because it's in color. Jenny says you guys are so informative and smart. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, that's a good idea, Sue. She said, Jennifer, check your cloud and your Google photos. So a lot of times you don't realize your photos are being saved to the cloud or even Google. Like we even have Amazon photos that we save ours to, and you don't think about it. They just get saved. And it could be the weather. There's so much rain all around the world right now that it could be the weather. I wish I could sing like in sync. No, Brandon doesn't bear hunt. They were asking about you.
These little black Polish, boy, they sold really good last auction. We'll take them too.
No, stay down.
We got $10, $12 a piece for them. These are the guys we're talking about here. Little bitty black Polish.
White crested. Brandon, I see a huge boa constrictor in my neighbor's yard. Can you take care of it, please? Nope. Treasure Snyder says, I just love how you guys tell everything. Oh, whether it's good or bad, your kids are the best. Hey, those are your nails you're using? That's kind of mean. Don't do that. Do you use your air conditioner? So, yes, while we're down here, even during the daytime, because the daytime it's a lot more, a lot right now, it's real humid, but it's hot. We keep the air on, or most times
Oh, we got babies in here too.
anytime that we're in here, we use the AC. But definitely at nighttime, because it does get a little bit cooler at nighttime, we will go ahead and turn it off. And usually first thing in, is that what you do first thing in the morning? You turn it on?
Yeah. So these are supposed to go on a lockdown on the 29th. But this is what I'm talking about when we get the eggs from the turkeys because they've been setting on them. So if I was to put them in the mail and they're not heated or anything, they would be bad. So when we gather them, we bring them straight here just in case, and that's the reason why they're hatching early. These others, they'll just have to turn themselves, let the baby chicks turn them because, yeah,
Do you actually have rattlesnakes in Oklahoma?
yes, we got a bunch.
Yeah. We hear when we got this property that they haven't seen one on this side of the creek. Isn't it? Wasn't it rattlesnakes that they were
Yeah.
talking about? But and we haven't actually seen any rattlesnakes, but they do have them around.
So we got guineas here too. We got 2 rows. Man, there's gonna be a bunch of guineas in that, and that'd be nice if they hatch for tomorrow. Let me check this in here real quick.
I know it's just a fly, just a regular size fly, but it looks big on camera. I just ordered more space on Google. I found out anything I delete on my phone gets deleted in iCloud as well. Google doesn't delete stuff. There's something going on with the live. It seems like Brandon's repeating what I already seen. My guess would be the weather.
These are little turkeys. That's their little knocker on top there.
I've got an hour and 15 minutes to eat and drink what I want, so I'll have tea and a banana.
Well, dude, where are you going?
It's a baby pterodactyl flying around.
Well, you'll just stay down there on the bottom then.
Was it a well?
No, turkey. I'm not getting in the floor on that one. Check this and then we'll be done with them. We'll load them. The 29th.
Oklahoma even has pygmy rattlesnakes too. This is not a joke.
Yeah.
Any babies in there?
Well, we either got a baby or a rotten one. It smells rotten, but
Okay, so it's not an issue here, Fluffy said. It said, not an Eddy issue with the live. It's playing perfect on my end. No audio or video issues.
that's what a rotten egg looks like. It blew up.
You know, Oklahoma has rattlehead copper moccasins. Bet it stinks. Is it gonna? You gonna make it pop?
I don't know if it will or not. Let me get another rack. It might blow up. Someone set it outside because we just spent hours cleaning this bad boy.
We have 3 different snakes in our garden. We need to get off this snake subject.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have nightmares.
Just don't repeat. No. Just move on to another question.
That's all the comments. No, we don't have any silkies. We did when we first got moved out to the farm. That was one of the first chickens. I mean, we had the cinnamon queens and then some other ones, but we did have quite a few silkies. We had some really pretty blue silkies.
I almost bought some the other day.
Well, they're just too petite, I think. Maybe that rotten egg was a snake egg. Oh, sorry, honey. I didn't read it before I said it.
I'm gonna go in and put snake in the comments to block the word.
No.
Where did that one come from? Wonder.
Everybody was wanting to say hi to you. Can you stand up and say hi to everybody? Easy, easy. Say hi. Look at here. Look at it. You say hi to everybody? You say hi? Hello. Oh, the baby. It's getting heavy. Look, Say hi to everybody. Is that you? You see you? Oh, what a pretty kitty. Don't look at me like that. All right, let's sit back down. Here, I'm going to put you down.
Got you now.
I got hair. Look, she ran away. She's like, get me away from the camera. There's that baby girl. Sue said, do it, Brandon. I'm tired of the snake talk. That cat is full of rotten. She is. Guys, cat hair everywhere.
Okay, so that black one in there is going to be a black copper Moran.
Is the auction just for selling of animals, or does it also include general farm equipment?
No, it's just selling.
Just buying and selling animals. I have a nope, not talking about it. She's so pretty. Did you have a farm before you moved to this one?
Nope. And
I love Spirit, and thank you for showing him on the video today, Stephanie. No problem. He's so sweet. Is baby girl one of the kittens that y'all found under the chicken that was sitting on them? Yes, she was. She was one of them. Wasn't there a time when you and Brandon did not like cats? Now look at you. Yeah, so I've always really been an all animal kind of person, but dogs were my specialty. They still are. But baby girl kind of grew on us. Braylee's been making me deals. She made me a bracelet. Uh, it's been a few days now. I've been wearing it. She just kind of tied it, and I just left it like that. Then today she came in here and said, I got you this necklace with the star because you're my star. And I was like, oh, you're so sweet. The necklace I'll probably end up taking off, especially at bedtime, just because it is longer. Like I can just raise it up. I don't want to be choking at that time. Get your finger.
no, that's just.
She is. She came in the living room. It was about 7 o'clock, and she said, "Mom, is it okay if I can go to bed right now?" I said, "Yeah, if you're tired, y'all been super busy. Y'all had water day today, and you were out in the sun." And I said, "Yeah, you can go to bed whenever you feel like it." I said, "Y'all, I mean, y'all were raised to know how your body is, and if you're tired, you're tired." And so she went to the bathroom, and then she came back in there and gave me a kiss, and went to bed. And I just figured she'd lay down and watch a movie or something like that. But no, just maybe 5, 10 minutes later, I walk in there and she's passed out. I love seeing that baby donkey that looks like Buddy. And I'm sorry about Stevie. I got flowers and a cross bracelet for my birthday and a new big bag. Wow.
You
Thank
know,
you, Jennifer.
it's crazy. Every time I get these gloves, I think of Ed. Ed ordered multiple cases of these for us to have. Um, well, at work and here. Once I retired, I brought them here and used them on farm, which I've used a bunch of them. It's just crazy. Just seems little things like that just kind of pop up every now and then.
Braylee's very talented. That's a beautiful bracelet and necklace. Tammy says, I know, but are they the first farmers in their family?
Yes.
Yeah, us, yes. Neither one of our families. I think, was it your brother showed some? showed a cow or something, or
Showing animals don't mean you're a farmer. A farmer, like,
well, I know that. I'm trying to explain that that's about as much animal besides dogs and cats or
oh,
whatever that we
I
show
showed a
them.
pig when I was in school,
Yeah.
but it stayed at the FFA barn, ag barn.
So I just picked up all the strays. They'd come to my house and I'd hide them in our shed. And
That's how.
sorry,
That's me too. That's how I ended up with Stephanie. Just picked up a stray.
I'm speechless. I couldn't think of a comeback. I tried. He's a stray. And I never met it, but I wish I would have. Tina said, nope. I think that's the other way around, Brandon. Look who's on my side. Even Neil. He said, I think Brandon, it was Steph that takes up the stray.
Let's see.
Rendell said, if looks could kill. And Galen says, oh, Brandon, you better watch it if you could see the look on her face. No, Stephanie picked up the stray. See, these people, it might be your channel. I mean, I guess it's all of our channel, but you're the main guy, host, whatever. But they like me better. Connie says it's okay, Steph. You could smack them for that. None of us will call the sheriff on you. I'll call the sheriff. My vote is for Stephanie. Gail wants to know, did Ed's family sell his home there in Oklahoma? Just wondering.
Yes,
Brandon, you'll be sleeping with Spirit tonight.
I pretty much sleep in my office, anyways.
He probably does. He goes to bed. Oh, excuse me. Way after me, and I wake up way before him. So it's kind of like I never know if where he actually slept at. Yeah, I'll send the rain to you right now. Go rain.
Yeah, I need some dry days.
Yeah, definitely. You're outnumbered, Brandon.
All right, it is egg time.
Neil says Brandon needs to be careful with some of his comments on a live. They can sometimes backfire big time.
Oh, I ain't scared. Oh, let's start with. I'm gonna go ahead and go with the. Let's start with guineas because
To get any more miniature horses. So right now we don't plan to get anything. We are good at what we're at. If we go and see one, like if we ever end up going to an auction, we might. Uh, it just depends on if we like it enough. A lot of the auctions we go to now, though, ever since they shut down the bigger animal, like actual horse auctions, they're all just like chickens and goats. So I don't see any kind of bigger animal anywhere in the near future. Are you gonna bale hay this year?
yeah, on it. I'm trying. I've spent a lot on the internet trying to find equipment today and just trying to find deals and just praying because I want to do it so bad because I enjoy it. And if it's meant to be, it's meant to be.
Shelly says, I'm feeding 12 cats. People keep dropping them off in my house. Not one bothers my chickens. Sue
Well,
said she told you today, better not try to bring that spirit to bed with you. I don't think you appreciate it. I guess in the comments on the spirit.
oh,
The,
well, we have barnyard cats here or feral cats here, and they will eat the baby chicks. They will, yeah, in a heartbeat. Even chickens, if they can get them pinned.
Stephanie
So,
is one of Brandon's best assistants, most reliable, and he loves her a lot too.
yeah. So that's the reason why we catch them. You know, we'll give them a chance, but if we start seeing them chasing things on the camera, yeah, we have to take care of them.
You need to go to a bigger animal auction so you can get Sheepy a husband.
I almost did the other day, but it was the wrong kind. I think I'm going to I'm going to take most of those turkey eggs with me to the auction. Probably not most. I'll probably take 10 of them because they sell them for like $15 to $18 a piece.
Yeah, definitely. We don't need no more Jerry's.
I may take. I might just take
Jerry.
maybe 10 of them at least, or 12. That'll make a little over if we get. I don't know. We'll see.
It's rained for over a week here.
These things. That's the only thing bad I hate about guinea eggs, though.
Have you ever thought about doing some of the small bales of hay? There's a lot of women out there that are on the farms that can only pick up the small bales and can't do the big bales.
If I had $5,000, I would be doing it right now. I know where a baler is for 5,000. So
We talking about the small square bales?
yeah,
Yeah, we want to do that just
that's
for the kids. We want them
that's
to
how I grew up.
experience what a lot of the guys around in the
Our whole
smaller
family.
towns in Oklahoma, they do that. They throw hay bales onto the truck. The usually kids starting, I don't even know what age, but at a very very young age, they start by just driving the truck while brother or dad or whoever's in the back.
I was driving my dad's truck when I was in the diaper. My dad would put he'd put a block, a small block on the gas just so it could go a certain speed. Yeah, I'll never forget that.
Yeah, because once you're in the, I mean, the only thing you're gonna hit is maybe another hay bale, and it's not gonna like you're going so slow that it's not gonna do nothing. But Leighton knows how to drive. Kayson knows how to drive. I mean, you know,
I just hate this that they're all dirty. All right, it might be back, it might not be back. All right, there we go. We're back.
that's so weird. That hasn't been in a long time.
No, but I'm calling the internet, people. We're not supposed to ever go without internet.
And the sound's back in sync too.
Well, first thing in the morning, remind me.
You know who you're talking to? I'll remember. I will remember.
I just paid the internet bill today, and I'm just like, and that's what he said. He was like, y'all got the highest package. You got priority. It doesn't matter if the tornado hits. As long as we got a line up, you're going to have internet.
Connie says maybe the AC was too cold and they froze. That's great. Yeah, it's gonna be the weather, Marietta. thought I was watching a Japanese movie.
Whopping them what?
They thought they were watching a Japanese movie because our lips were not moving the same as our words.
Well, good evening from the UK. Well, thank you so much for stopping in. Hey, Jennifer, how are you? See
I
you
didn't even
now.
I didn't even look, and I know I'm bad about looking, but oh, we're on Facebook too.
No,
Okay, I just thought about that. I was like, oh man, I did not
we're
look.
not very well liked on there. Well, Facebook don't. Yeah.
We sell guinea eggs.
Yeah, we sell them. They're on the website. Oh, the baby chicks should be up and going by Monday. I started putting all the baby chicks on the website. I just got to get some verbiage in there, and then you should be able to order baby chicks. So actually, the eggs that we're putting in here now will be the ones that you will be ordering. No comments.
Um,
Hello from Terrell, Texas.
oh, Jennifer, yes. Smokey,
Hello
she
from
got turned
Indiana.
up by that black and brown goat, the big black and brown billy goat.
I know we picked up a lot of new subscribers, so make sure y'all are subscribed. Hello from Hera, Oklahoma.
Stephanie and Brandon are an amazing couple and awesome parents. May I ask how long you've been married? So we've been married 14, uh, 14 years, and I know, so better when you said it earlier. We've been together a little over 15.
That's a big old guinea egg there.
Well, actually, it'll be it'll be 14 years in November.
The website is linked at the. Oh, I guess I can. Let me retag that because I pinned the fly spray.
Hera, Oklahoma. Hello, Ashley. I went today for my stress test. They didn't tell me not to drink caffeine. I tried the treadmill. I tried the treadmill. They could not do it. I go tomorrow back, check my heart, pray I have no blocks. I have two heart attacks in the past. We will, Marietta. Definitely.
Hello from Virginia. Kimberly just joined the member. I don't know if that's the paid subscription or the regular, because I know there's one on there that we actually contact you once a month.
And Darren said hello again. I got scared there for a minute. It got spooky tall. Just kept spinning and spinning and spinning. Hey, Brandon, when you're done there, I got dishes that need washing.
Yeah. Yeah. Daniel and them been married for 20 something years. Hey, have we released our pictures yet?
No, I need to do that.
Yeah.
My voice is still quiet, I guess. I'm gonna put it on my shirt. Don't make fun of me for being on outside. Can y'all hear me better like that? Without the. We usually put it under our shirt just to block the wind. Obviously, there's no wind in here, but it's just easier for me to do it on the outside.
It's because sometimes we're further away. Thank you, Brandon, for typing or taking a nap with. Oh, yeah.
Christine wants to know, can you just purchase female chickens?
No, not yet. I'm not that good yet. Now, if you buy some of the older ones, yes.
Do you two ever stop working? Goodness, you have a lot of energy.
We
We do
do.
have a lot of energy. but we get a break every so often.
Our break, I mean, is basically we'll go to the ball games or something like that. But I usually shut down about 2 o'clock. This is a little about time Steph goes to bed usually. What I'm doing here is cleaning the or guinea eggs, but I'm only cleaning them because they go in my incubator. If I ship or sell the eggs, I will wipe them down, but I won't soak them like I'm doing here.
That's what I was getting ready to read that comment, and Andrea said, I thought you weren't supposed to wipe the eggs off because some kind of coating.
If they're going in your incubator, you're fine. But here's the deal: I'm not going to put all that nasty, dirty stuff in there. And as you can see, I have no problem hatching baby chicks. So,
And Connie said, my hubby and I just celebrated our 38th wedding anniversary earlier this month.
um,
What's the price of peacock eggs?
we're getting 45.
Yes, we will be doing our own hay again this year. We'll be doing our own, huh? Because I know
Yeah,
we got quite a bit, but
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. What's
Thank you,
the?
Stephanie, for supporting Brandon, the kiddos, and animals.
I can't see that one. It says,
The
"What's the incubator work?" Is oh yeah, the incubator is working now. They replaced the brain and it's good to go.
Thank you for sharing the video with Addison, and I'm glad that she is doing a lot better. Yeah, she is. I'm so happy.
And that's kind of the deal. Is like you work the harder. It just depends on what you want, where you want to be, and at the end of the year. Obviously, we go hard right now because we're trying to build a business, and maybe later on it will be a lot easier on us. But right now, we're trying to build a business because it's who knows what tomorrow's going to bring. And not only that is trying to get out of debt is the main deal. And a lot of people see that we have side by sides and a vehicle, tractors and stuff, but there's notes on all of that. So these
Yeah,
people
we
that
have payments on everything we own right now.
the people that make these little pages and say that we are worth $400,000 or $500,000, well,
That's just
maybe
debt.
on paper, but like that ain't what we got.
Hello, Katie. It is 11:15 here. Can you ship eggs to Pennsylvania?
I believe so. I do think so. I got my sheet up there.
Yeah, Brandon just
Some of them I got
rang
to get permits to go to.
Stephanie's bedtime bell when you said that about Stephanie's bedtime.
Well, she knows we got 2 late nights we stay up a week, and that's when we come down here and do this. A lot of times she'll come down and help me to speed it up, but sometimes when does lives, you know,
Do you
we
have
just
any
said
Bob White quail?
no, not yet. Maybe one day. That's a whole different setup there.
Good night from Memphis. See you when I see you.
All right. People like to judge. Yes, they do. It, and it was funny when we've had people send us videos of, I think they're AI deal, but people make videos of what the Eddies are worth. And like, it just amazes me what they think.
It's 12:15 in Ohio. I know that because that is where my sister lives now. Or Chris just ordered a big order.
Oh, wonder what he just got. And I still think all the stuff still 30% off from the other day. I wonder if he ordered eggs.
And Tina posted that a minute ago. If you want eggs, chicks, shirts, or hoodies.
What did he order, babe?
I can look real fast. He ordered 2 items, so that's probably the grill. No, 2 guinea eggs.
Guinea eggs.
Egg count is 20, so I guess 40.
Yep. So your order will probably go out Saturday because I just gathered all the eggs right now.
Yep,
It,
there he is out there. So got my order in for 40.
all right. And here's the when you receive your guinea eggs, there will be a little bit of dust and dirt, but that's just kind of like the eggs I said. I don't know if I recorded that, but in there, those eggs there's got dirt and stuff on them. And I like that when I get them from the auction sometimes, but you could tell those wasn't buried. And it's been a rainy week. So I would see that the eggs are kind of dusty. But when it rains, they do get a little wet.
Galen said the Bob Whites are a whole different ball game. I called and checked into them the other day.
Who?
Galen,
Oh, yeah. All I mean, I just got to build the cage. Getting the license ain't nothing. You pay your $25. That's it. But I just don't have the time and space to put the a new cage.
what town in Ohio? Oh, it's one of the bigger ones. I forget. It's somewhere close to Columbus. If it's not in Columbus, I don't know.
Got a busted one. See what the
The
guinea
people
egg.
that judge are just jealous because of the success that you have achieved with your hard work. My husband's getting eye surgery. He has a hooded eyelid, so we need to go next week for it. Wow.
And that's kind of the deal. Is yeah, we do have a lot, but we do work a lot, just like you said there. You get what you put in, and that's what I was kind of telling Landon today, the kid that's working for us. You know, he's got his girlfriend, and they got a young baby. They just got their first trailer house and moving in, and it's kind of neat because I get to teach him, just kind of things that I do around here and what he pick up. But and here's another deal is Chase actually called me. I don't know if I told you this, Steph. Chase
No.
called me Saturday on the way to the auction, and he said, "Hey, boss, I hope you got a minute. I know you're busy." And I said, "Yeah, I'm actually driving." He said, "I want to really, really thank you for the what you've taught me with my hands and the conversations that we've had because it has made me a better person." And he said, "The last words you told me has stuck with me ever since I left." And I appreciate that because it did open my eyes because he does have kids. The wife has the kids. He just got visitation, you know, and what I told him is, he's a young kid. He likes to play video games and stuff, but and I told him I was like, when you leave here, he didn't have transportation. It's up to you. You say you love that kid, you want that kid, and you want to see him more. So when you go home and you're sitting there playing that video game because you got your own apartment now, just think that you could be out there working to achieve your goals, to get your kid, to get a nice place for your kid. And he said that had stuck with him ever since that day. And he really thanked me for that. And I was kind of worried about that because I was hoping that he didn't think I was coming off being a prick, but I was just being honest with him. And
So it's down there on the bottom, babe.
all right.
So good for Chase.
Yeah. And that's what I told him. I don't have no bad blood with you or nothing. I wish good for you.
I would like to order guinea eggs. I just need to know before I order if you can ship to Pennsylvania. Are you for sure you can ship to Pennsylvania?
If it will let him order, I can.
Okay, if it will let you order, then he can. I guess if so, will it like say no, you cannot do this or
Yeah.
something? So I guess they'll send you a message and say no, you cannot ship to Pennsylvania
Some
if you want
permits,
to do it.
some states you have to call and get the permit.
God worked through us to help people even when we don't realize it.
Yep, you're right about that.
Um, I don't like when the bad eggs break. They smell bad.
Yeah, they do.
It's not what you're worth that matters. It's the way you spend the time that God gave, and in turn, you receive the reward of prosperity from Him. I think the Eddies are priceless. Love you all. Why do you think the duck eggs are so difficult to find? Because they're stubborn, like their owner.
Yeah, I don't know where they actually went, but they're hiding them somewhere.
Kids enjoying summer break? Yeah, yeah. So they had what? They had like a week to get some sleep in and stuff, and then church camp happened, and pick it
Yeah.
up just like regular school.
Yep. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to send.
How's Landon doing? Is he a good worker?
Yes, he's really good. We're satisfied. He's still learning a lot of things here. It takes time. I think 12 should be enough to go to that auction, right? Because if we send more than that, that's going to drive the price down.
Yeah, kind of like goats.
Yeah.
I'm 76. I just love you as my kids and love kids. Right there, Brandon, is exactly the truth. As we grow and prosper, your children will see it and learn the way also.
Yep. I think I'm going to go ahead and send all four peacock eggs because I got peacocks back there too. So we'll send those two, but we can make the money off of the eggs and the peacocks.
Remember Kimberly, Mama Gigi, got a silver something. Purchased a silver level farm supporter.
Oh, really? So that's on. Okay.
That's
Yeah. So I believe that. Thank y'all. So those. I need to go in there and see what the. Come on. I hope this is enough. I don't. I might have to send one more extra. Maybe not. That's perfect. Actually, I need one more right there. But this is the peacock eggs.
is any other kids at the house right now, or they all at camp? So they're all at that camp. Right now, we don't do the camps where they stay the night anywhere. We go and pick them up every day. We drop them off in the morning, pick them up in the evenings. Mama Gigi, she's the one that just got bought that.
Okay.
I wanted to spread a little love your way for all that you do.
Well, thank you. We greatly appreciate it. We
Brandon
really
and I
do.
have seen you actually tell people about God on how God will help in God's own way, which is a better way.
Say what now? One more time.
Well, I have seen you actually tell people about God on how God will help in God's own way, which is a better way.
Yeah. You said which is a bad way?
Better way.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't repeat it if it said God was a bad way. How are the eggs shipped? Overnight or just regular mail?
It's priority. You'll receive them in 2 to 3 days. And when you receive the eggs, there'll be some instructions there. If you do receive them, or if you do your hatch, and it's not a good hatch, just document it, and then we'll take care of it on our end. And then I got some jubilees out there that think they got to eat all the eggs, and I've been feeding them eggs, oyster shells. I don't know.
Hey, Teresa. Robert said, Brandon, clean the wax out of your ears.
This AC's loud.
Oh, I got it wrapped up.
Black copper wrens laid more than usual today.
They did?
Yeah. Which that's about the way it works. Is we got ours black copper wren up and going, and the market just falls. But we'll be ready for them next year. Well, man, they stopped coming. When does baby girl get a playmate? She's not going to get a playmate.
Um, I would never say anything bad about any of y'all because I love each and every one of y'all.
Well, thank you.
I had cat food on my deck tonight for my outside cat, and I look out and there was a big raccoon eating the food. I ended up, it didn't die, but I I kind of straddled driving down the road. A skunk came out of nowhere, and I wasn't gonna wreck over a skunk, but I kind of straddled it, and oh my gosh, my car stinks big time.
I would rather you plow over that skunk than wreck that car.
Exactly, that's what I was talking about. That's why.
That was the deal yesterday. I started getting messages, everybody calling and checking on us. We had a bad accident right over there by my dad's house, which I panicked because I didn't know who was in the accident. And then I found out it was a double fatality. So that was even worse. And it ended up being my dad's uh, cousin's nephew that ended up getting killed in the car crash. Yeah, all these are Jubilees.
Robert says, I thought it was bad to feed the chickens any part of the eggs because then they would start eating the eggs that they lay.
No, it's good for them.
Hey, can't take it away. I'm
Yeah,
playing with it.
it's good for them. Now you want to chop it up so They don't see that it's an egg, but it's good for them to eat it.
Has Brandon lost weight recently? He's looking slim.
I weigh the same
Maybe his
amount,
cheeks.
255.
Uh, Get back up here. Everybody wants to see you. Come on. Oh, she got it. I'm playing with baby girl while we're reading comments. I would love to have some black coats and chickens. So pretty.
They are. I got a guy going to be here Saturday to pick up some of the bigger ones. I gave my chicken one egg, and that's that they lay me. Yeah. So you just want to make sure that they can't tell what it is, because if you don't chop, I mean, I just crunch mine up. The the skin and everything's still there. So
Does your cat's spot on its head getting lighter? I had a cat that looked just like that one, and her spot disappeared. No, it's still the kind of grayish, blackish. I don't know if it's disappearing. It looks the same to me, but I'm here with her, all the time. Connie says, "I hope no one expects to say how much or expects Steph to say how much she weighs." I ain't scared. Brand, I really like where you keep all your baby chicks.
thank you. It's been a chore, but it's all working out. That's the main part. We're finally getting some money back. That's been the important part. For 3 years we've built this up with no money coming back, and I'm going to tell you, a lot of people don't realize how much we actually have in all the building everything. That it gets expensive, but in a way, that's the reason why I say, if it wasn't for y'all watching our videos, we wouldn't get to build all this stuff, because that's how we're able to continue growing.
Cowboy's a cinnamon queen. Okay, so you crush the eggshells up so that, um, and then give it to them like you would give them scratch. Pretty
All I,
much, yeah.
yeah, I just crush mine up in the bucket, and then I go over there in the bucket and I just start tossing it out.
Love watching all the animals and seeing your family, having your kids. Helping makes you know where they are and what they are doing. Keeps up the amazing work. I'm so sorry for the loss of Stevie. Thank you, Deb. Um, I give my chickens one of their eggs that they lay me.
Yeah, so the dogs, they get a lot of eggs with the barnyard around here, though. I will say that much, because they will find a barnyard and they will eat it up. Now
Put some wooden eggs in with the jubilees.
we got wooden eggs in there. That's for the snakes.
I'd love to be able to have animals, but my garden is the size of a postage stamp. Hello from Colorado. I'm so impressed that the cat doesn't go after the chicks. My cat goes crazy just seeing birds.
That's a lot of that's. I mean, it's just all animals are kind of like kids, as you know. Is as much time we spend in here, you just no, just tell her no, and she'll get
Look,
the hang of
she stopped playing with my deal.
it.
He's like, he got him. That's my nose sound.
Can I ask you to run up there and get me a cup of coffee, please?
Coffee.
Yeah, get two up. Put two of them in one of those cups.
I think you ate all my cough drops.
I know.
I need.
No, I bought some.
Oh, you bought
I
some?
went and bought some. I ate all them.
Oh, then I have some of those same
I,
exact ones.
I think I already ate all them too. Because I guess I eat a bunch in the middle of the night because I woke up this morning and there's like 14 uh, packs.
Yeah, yeah, there was. All right, let me turn this off.
Hmm. All right, I'm gonna read some comments now. They can't be really long ones because I can't follow that good. I'm good to see that you are starting to see some return. Yes, I remember watching some of your videos from the beginning, from the hatcher to the best of the times. You are really doing a great job. Well, thank you. Yeah, and that was the deal. We don't ever really talk about our finances because really, I mean, there's a Jubilee. But we're pretty much open with everything, if you just click on this channel and you see we got the side by side the vehicle and tractor, you would think, oh god, because that's what a lot of people think. But we got good credit, and that's what we had to tell the kids is if you have good credit, make your payments, never be late, you can pretty much get what you want, as long as you can pay your bills. But it's just like that big incubator there. We didn't buy that outright. We did that on payment plan, you know, but we can do that because we're selling the baby chicks to come off to pay it back. And then next year we will actually be we will it actually be paid for. And I'm talking about the big one. Now, Laura, she actually purchased this one for us, and like I said, golly, that's got to be the Jubilee pin. But this is how I check my quail eggs too. And that's another thing is, you can't take your money with you if you pass. You might as well enjoy it. I mean, Steph ain't going to go back and watch this, but my number one goal is to try to eventually be out of debt because if something was to happen, I don't want them to have to worry about anything. Right now, it's still a scary thought. We got a lot of debt, but you just got to keep driving. You got to keep trying to hustle money. That's what I've always done. I'll buy something for $100 and turn around and sell it for $125. But I'm not greedy neither. Just like um, some of y'all probably, well, they haven't posted in a while, but Sherman, um, I seen him at the auction the other night, and he's been sick, and he asked how much a quail was and what was so. I told him, I said, "Here's the deal: you find somebody that wants to buy some quail eggs, I will make sure there is room that you can make money, because I cannot. I don't have time to get on the internet. I don't have time to go set up somewhere. So I would rather share the money with someone that is out there doing that. So basically, we sold 110 quail, and I sold them to him for $8 a piece, and he turned around and sold the 12 for $10 a piece. So he made a little over $200. Did I have to do that? No, but greedy people never go anywhere in life. That's just the way I see it. I might be wrong, but Brandon, have you ever looked in the program that Daniel Arms was doing for his farm? I don't have all the cedar trees and stuff like they got. I was hoping that we was going to get a lease this property next door, and that's the reason why we was leaving Showtime over there, but we didn't get it. And I was kind of disappointed, but at the end of the day, it just wasn't. That ain't what God had planned for us. That ain't to mean that something else don't come up behind us. He may already have bigger plans that we just don't see yet. How's Sherman doing? I haven't seen him in a while. Excuse me. He's doing as good as he can. He's got he's got his vegetable stand going, and he's had some health issues. I believe he's talked about on there, and that's kind of what me and Tony was talking about the other. Or Tony asked if I'd talk to him, and it's weird because then he'd come out. Nope, you're not wrong, my friend, not at all. Brandon, I pay extra on monthly. My house will be paid off in 15 years. Yeah, so we did pay extra on the 17 acres that we got, and when we bought the land in the very back, we had to pull off of it. But when we do have good months, we do put extra in other places. And that's the whole deal is I mean, I pray to God something doesn't happen to me, but if something was to happen to me, I I wouldn't. I mean, yes, I do worry, but in the way I don't, because I know Leighton could step up and take care of the family. He's that good. He can do anything that I can do, and that's it. Kind of gives me at ease that, and because we've talked about it before. What would happen if something happened with YouTube, or would we lose it all? Well, no, we'll just start praying more, but um, everything will work its way out. Dave Ramsey debt program. Yeah, I've talked to Cassie and him about that, but it's just one of those deals that you just go with what you got going. Now, I've watched a lot of Dave Ramsey stuff, and that's how we took care of all of our credit cards, because that was another thing that a lot of people didn't know when we moved here. We lived on credit cards because it took credit cards to keep projects going, to make videos. And then people would ask, you never finish a project. Well, you got to have that green stuff to finish it. But I'm not ashamed to talk about any of it. I mean, because that's where I'm at today. I mean, I'm where I'm at today because I share my life with everybody, and I feel that's what God's led us to do. We share the good, the bad. We share the gospel, and the only thing we really don't share is the kids' activities. And I've already told y'all the reason why with that. But other than that, yeah, I think y'all are talking about financial. Yeah, yeah. I can't wait until we get our house and stuff paid off for. But our cars will most likely never be paid for because we'll have to. That's what a lot of people ain't going to understand, but some people will. Like my truck, we will sell that. We'll trade it back in and sell it and get a newer one that we can use here on the farm. Man, them eggs are. I'm glad I'm washing them because if not, I'd be putting a lot of bad eggs in there. Hi from Australia, Brandon. I love your nonsense attitude and the way you do things your way and not according to everyone else. Yep, that's just the way I am. Because I can remember at the very beginning of posting, I would always worry about what other people would think me posting things. And then I just didn't like that feeling, always worrying about what is somebody going to say if I post this. I'm just going to be me, and that's what we do. Good night, Don. Did you lease your truck and car? No, we purchased it, but we get 2 years of what do they call that? Something write off, appreciation or something like that. Will the garden dogs protect the babies at night? Yeah, yeah, they protect them, and he's up there by the house. The waitress service is slow here. Steph went. Oh yeah. Oh, what? Speak of the devil. He said the waitress service slow here, and you walk in like you knew you was coming in.
That's because he said 2 cups. So I
Thank you,
filled
ma'am.
up.
Thank you. Thank you. Trading from truck will even help with the taxes. Yep. That's the whole purpose of trading the vehicles in is all tax. And like the side by side and stuff, we wouldn't have the extra side by side and other stuff if we didn't have to do it for taxes. But you either take the money or you give it back to the government. When my wife gave me coffee, it tastes better. Yeah, it tastes better here too. Now we got to get a prime back up in the comments. Oh, that's a.
Doing farm work every single day is a 24-hour job, but it's all worth it, and that's why I love watching your guys' videos because you all make me feel like I'm there with you all.
Well, I'm glad you feel that way because we try. We really try. And it's kind of, it's also a little bit easier to film and edit when you got several good videos in a row. And when we say good videos, the numbers are good because it makes you feel good. Like Steph, she's got a couple of them that's number ones and number twos, which obviously, anytime something, happens on the farm, the loss to Stevie or whatever, they do good, which I would never trade that for a video. I mean, I wished it wouldn't happen, but it's just one of those deals that did we want to share it? At first I didn't, but now I'm kind of did. Glad I did because we didn't get much hate.
Good night, Donald. Robert says, now that's service about the coffee.
And even before we even moved out here to the farm, um, remember we had a few chickens. Remember I tried buying chickens and stuff and selling them at the dog trade.
Yeah.
We did try it, but it's hard to do something like that if you ain't got a bunch of them. You got to have a great setup to do that.
Addison's doing really well. I look forward to both y'all's videos. The one nice thing about your home mortgage, Brandon, is that you're building equity. Cars depreciate, farm equipment depreciates, but property only goes up in value.
Yep, you're right about that.
I just drank a cup of coffee after I moved about 2 weeks, and the first U-Haul had leaking brake fluid, etc. That was a long weekend from Tennessee to Indiana.
Well, I got some coffee the
Oh,
other
there's a little
day.
frog. Look at baby girl. Oh, I moved my foot and scared her. It's a frog she's playing with.
She's just playing with it.
There's this little bitty bitty frog, yeah, baby girl. Maybe she'll get it to come this way. She's touching it and then it jumps. I grew up on the 82-acre farm. Now I live in town, so I live through you all.
Well, we're glad that y'all are here. We really are. And obviously, we enjoy sharing this with y'all because if we didn't, we wouldn't be here live. I mean, obviously, it still had to be done, but Steph, she would be up at the house cleaning because that's the best time to clean is when all the kids are in bed. But anyways, I went to get a cup of coffee the other day, and I told Leighton, four, breathe, 1, 2, 3, 4, compression, compression, 1, 2. We back. Now we're really going to have to talk loud because we had to plug in the phone.
Time to turn mics off. Oh, I guess I looked at this third line. Biggest one for me now.
All right.
Where's the mic piece? Find whatever in here. I'll do that.
We back. What about Leighton?
So it's something about coffee. So talk about like
Oh,
you're walking.
oh, he left a lot of dishwater soap in one. Ah, that's good stuff. I just love the burn.
So Brandon admitted to drink some coffee so he could continue to lie so he bars for us.
Yep.
Man, I went to get coffee and told Leighton, well, yeah, I said that. So yeah, he drinks black rocket, but it's not.
It's a green army box.
Yeah, it's in a green orange box. And we saw how hard you fought so Stevie, and we see how much you're all there, all of you. It's what makes your family special to us.
Well, I'm glad y'all see it. And here's the deal: we would do the same thing. We wouldn't change anything on the farm that we do, even if we wasn't recording. What's the date, babe?
27,
Give me 25 days with that.
25.
Yeah.
The 21st, Father's Day. Welcome to the world. It's Father's Day.
$18 from today.
So 21 minus 3. I mean, yeah. The 18. Well, like, sorry, I said 21, but it was 25. Okay.
What now?
So
My first one's
24, 22, 21. The 17th.
Is the first one's good?
The first one is good. The 21st is 25 days. I got confused. Now you want 18 days instead? Okay. So the 14th is 18 days. The 14th is 18 days. The 21st is 25 days. Comprehend day?
No, because you get. Say it one more time.
25 days.
It's 21.
It's 21. 18 days is 14. The 14th. You're not Sandra. Need a coffee maker to keep there. So they did have one down here, but it's better to keep the coffee out of. This is a chicken house because you don't want your coffee in the same house as the chicken. Oh, she said it's the 28th, but technically it's 12 o'clock. It's the 28th. That's like your spirit horse and Braylee her big donkey. I looked for a while to see if I could find one that looked like spirit. I ordered them before you lost it. So they have it. That's still right there beside the computer. I actually forgot where I would have put them in today's video. But so my next video we should go with that. Big Ann says, please get a great night's sleep to be both of you. Cannot wait to watch more of your videos. Good night. Good night.
Thanks for hanging out with us.
Time to make your own coffee, Brandon. It's silly.
I've tried that. I ain't got the cash flow to get it here yet.
That's a chicken story. Oh, sorry, I forget. We don't have the mics on now, so I gotta have to scream at y'all. And my wife is, well, she says that to me. She said, I'm going to have to say that. Very, very you. I get why you don't have the coffee right in there. I had chicks in my pantry and put the brewer in there too. Bad mistake. I had to gut my pantry out. Yeah, definitely. Now since I love hanging out with y'all and watching your videos, it helps make the time go by quicker, and I learn something new on just about every video in life. So thank you for doing them.
You're more than welcome. Thanks for watching.
I've not seen the dogs on your clips. So a lot of times the dogs, now that it's getting warmer, they come under this house during the day, like the tiny house, because there's that backside. Um, that's why you don't get to see them a whole lot. Now, first thing in the morning, like I've noticed, taking the kiddos to church camp, um, they're right in the smack dab middle of the road up here, and I have to drive around them because they are so spoiled rotten, just like our goats. They just stand there. You can honk at them or whatever. They lay there and play. Pat, if you can't hear me now, then I'm sorry. If I am a yelling. Dom said, turn up your TV. I did mine. Getting it all down right?
Yeah, getting there.
Neil says, okay, I passed my 6 a.m. curfew, so I'm going to bed. Good night, love you all.
Good night.
Sleep well. If you close the cupboard doors, that's driving me crazy. Like in the house, it does me too. Oh, it makes me so irritated.
My phone was up there and I was reading.
Good night, Lane. He said, good sleep. Love you guys. That mean have you ever tried Dunkin' Donuts iced coffees from the dollar store or Walmart? I tried my first one today and they are so good. That's not Dunkin' Donuts, the ones that sometimes I get, is it? No, I think the Dunkin' Donuts has like that orange on it or whatever. No, I've had I think they're Starbucks. Like the glass. I like those ones. But I'd rather get a caramel frappe from McDonald's than Starbucks though. There's something about it. Maybe they put more caramel, I don't know, but I like it better. I forgot again. They get on my neck or something, get that back, and Braylee's gonna kick my rear end. She's like, where's your necklace? I said, I was playing with baby girl. I was playing with you, huh? Are you done playing? Alright. Come here. Come here. No, we're not playing. Look. See, we're being nice. We're not playing. I guess I tried the Starbucks one, and those were good too. So I was always drinking the caramel, but I think it was when we went to Branson for a family vacation. Everybody.
Yeah.
And at a convenience store, they had one that was, what was it called? White chocolate mocha, I think. And oh my, I thought it was just like there, so I got me like 3 and brought it back home. But they have them here too. I never realized it. But they are really, really good. If someone told me what to do something, I would purposely leave it open, just saying, oh.
I only did it because Steph was saying it does irritate Steph. No, I'm right there with you.
Yeah, it
That's our biggest pet peeve.
yeah, it is big time. It's just I don't know, or maybe some organization. It's the OCD. I have some OCD that I'm like, I'm good. I've taught myself to tune a lot out. Like I've taught myself, hey, quit looking over that area or whatever. But there's still sometimes I'm like, stop it. Like what was it earlier? Oh, the medicine cabinet needed to be shut. I'm like, I just shut. I literally shut that cabinet 4 times today. Late check in. Watching from the beginning. Love you guys. First time I've seen Brandon in his sheriff uniform this afternoon while watching Steph's vlog.
What was that video recorded? It's been over.
I kind of vaguely remember maybe you were in your unit and you drove past. I don't know. I've never tried the double chocolate chip frappuccino. No, I haven't. Oh, Brian says that camera up in the corner above the door watching me is messing with my OCD.
That's how I monitor everything down here. I check that thing throughout the night, pretty constant to see, if I hear any beeping or anything like that.
Or we see flashing lights.
Yeah.
What did the Chevy dealership say was wrong with my car?
Transmission line and a gasket.
There was something there this week?
Yeah, I think it's transmission line or something. These are some black copper Moran. Going way up there tonight. Maybe I'll go till there's that. Scoot over a little bit, man.
You guys doing very well with people play all the animals and the children are little things.
Thank you. We try.
Yes, it does feel a lot better having my physical back. Especially we had a tournament this last weekend and I was able to take my car. It kind of sprinkled a little bit and that kind of had me kind of worried anyways, but didn't have to pick the truck or whatever. And yeah, that's everything. How cute from Chicks fucking Rams.
Yeah, black copper Moran.
I bet you sleep through it night. Yeah.
Come on, buddy.
What's for dinner? We had
Chicken noodles.
crispy ham and cheese and chicken noodle soup. I had that at the hospital. It was actually called like hot ham and cheese.
Hot ham and cheese.
Yeah.
Easy, buddy.
How's the wall fan working in the treehouse?
The what? Oh yeah, that thing's awesome. We're actually going to install another one over here in the 12 room. In Mario. Yeah. Because when that thing comes on, it brings in the wind now. Because that room gets up to 94 degrees and it puts it down to 93, 92 pretty quick.
So black copper rings are beautiful, and I know I spilled that one. You even spilled one letter. I mean, and technically, copper and Moran is two words, but no bad. Moran, Maran. Thank you both for chatting and keeping my mind off my pain from having rotator cuff surgery on Friday. The pain is worse at night, and I'm breaking some.
I'm glad I was able to help you with that. Because I know when I've been playing up. When I'm in pain, I'm a baby and you don't want to be around them.
Are turkeys still being brooding?
They're coming off of it. They are coming off of being broody because that last hatch that we had was a pretty good one. and we got I think we got about 20 something eggs in the last 3 days. So we're going to take 2 dozen or a dozen of them to the auction tomorrow because the auction we're going tomorrow, they get pretty good with turkey eggs. I believe there's 18 of these last week. So hopefully this week's 15.
Was a black coffee brand so expensive.
Just this year. Next year, it might be, they may be the cheapest ones. And the chocolate Orpingtons may be the most expensive next year. That's just the way it goes. It's weird. It is weird. This is the last product that they got. That's me. Is there's not air is what gets me all choked up. But honestly, that's where we get most of our work done is at the very late at night.
Maybe a time or two. I mean, I'd rather long time than you get things done a little quicker. Walker's in a turkey brain and messing with that. Delta says how many years?
What did they say?
Passing turkey, Brandon.
Yeah. Yeah, all the turkeys this time of year are all like that. It's weird, but it is. We may take some of these to the auction tomorrow too. We'll see. And this reason I say that is these are new and we don't have no money in them. So if they don't do good, we don't do that.
It's cooler to work late at night than to work during the day.
It is. Man, that's a great cup of coffee. I don't know if it's just because my throat's sore or what, but it's. So.
Yeah, waiting for my two buddies to hatch a law.
How many days? Who was that?
Those very buddies.
Yeah. How many days you got?
Are they your babies or are they edge blood not in the hatch?
These are mine. If I bought them, I'll let you sell them because basically I get different bloodlines so I can breed back into it. Because you gotta watch it because sometimes you get stuff from the auctions, you get some bad stuff. And that number 68, I found out who the 68 guy was. And we bought all those eggs and they wasn't no good. Well, come to find out, this guy has only brought eggs there once or twice. Nobody knew him, so that should have been my first time.
That coffee with favorite blood.
Yep.
That makes me want to have a cup of coffee, see when that satisfies what's on the face.
I know that tastes so good.
Brandon, what time do you get up and work all night?
About 7:30, 8. This morning I got up and I went back to bed, dude.
Well, you got up and got fully dressed. Not this outfit. Maybe the shorts.
That don't happen very often.
Yeah. He got fully dressed and got straight back in bed. As soon as you got dressed, as I was getting ready to leave and take this to church meal, and I heard you tell Kayson, this Kayson, when multiple kids need showers or whatever, usually it's Kayson taking a shower on bathroom. And I heard Braylee say, you don't turn off the light. And that made me think he's going back to bed.
That's weird because usually when I'm up, I'm up. But
Do they announce the seller number, like the option of when you did? On some of them, don't they?
yeah, they do.
I don't know about all, but
Luckily, I didn't give as much for them because probably 2 months ago, those black top rams going 45, 60 something dollars a dozen.
Rosemary wants a week for Jubilees, 2 weeks for dinners.
What have you candled them?
What's on Thursday?
Maybe.
1:30 a.m. We can spend the dollars at 1 piece. Good night. Have a good night, Dominic. Do you have a 100-gallon water heater?
I don't have a lot of water here. It's outside, but I don't have one in here. We took it out. I had to use the electricity to go to the new building.
It's 120.
What time's it here?
12:20. I got sunburn on Memorial Weekend and the shirt itch. I bad. Which is crazy. My back is only kind of like pinkish, like my shoulder. It takes me about 20 minutes one ready for the next run.
No, it's not. I used to. I used to have to take a nap once every 2 hours, but
I've never really taken, well, there'd be times that I would come home and like I'd drop the kids off at school and then I'd come home and I'd fall back into bed and take another hour and a half. I don't really call that fast. That's more like so I typically go to Dogtown rather than not disturb them until I have to.
yeah, okay.
My first water drinking like that was about so how many water for dinner?
I don't want, but we did. We already sold all of our ducks, our baby ducks.
You guys never went out like hot water after all the kids have a shower baths? No. Well, actually, we did once,
Yeah,
but that was every single one of us took a shower, and it was all like pretty close to each other. What we do? Was that
they
the
filled.
issue? Oh, was it the Hayfield?
Yeah, and then we was going on vacation or something. I want to track. I want to remember it's so bad. I just pray that everything works. I don't even know how it's gonna work. Don't even know where one's at. I just hope I go back and look at this video and say, I'm worrying for nothing. Because I truly do enjoy the hayfield.
Agency running the short now. No skunk problem around this area.
Know what?
A little bit, yeah. Skunk problems. I almost ran one over earlier. I got close enough where it sprayed my car. But I was watching them out here and I seen it still across the road. Barney said that was the last thing. Is that night to that day? I'm taking care of things.
Well, for the ones that stay, we'll get to see all of them. We're gonna take you back to the room and let you see all of those little big guys.
Are you filling this up?
Yeah.
I'll save the big one and make sure it gets filled.
Well, I don't know how I'm gonna do this and take the camera serious.
I would just make trouble.
Oh, it's fine.
Deb, I'm noticing in your video that Jerry was keeping his distance from you. Do you finally have him trained to leave you alone? No, it's just I know where to walk away.
All right, guys, we are going to take you in here.
I'll say, are you taking her?
These little guys are gonna be going to their new room.
Are the ceilings bad since y'all been getting all the rain? A little bit.
So these are the guys. And we have one empty one over there in the corner. So, but we'll probably take probably 100 but probably close to 200 to this auction. We got some guineas in there. Those turkeys are getting big enough; they're flying around. Well, that's crazy because the machine is right there. The actual internet machine. But anyways, guys, this is pretty much it for the night. We'll go ahead and wrap it up. Thank each and every one of y'all that has hung out with us tonight. We greatly appreciate the love and support. And stay tuned for tomorrow's video. Make sure you're subscribed to both channels. Hope y'all have a wonderful night.
Good night.
God bless.